Hello, beautiful collective. This is Satya back with another video, back with another message. I hope that you are doing well. I hope that you are taking time out to reflect and heal and rest. I hope that you have been productive in your days. I hope that you've been getting enough rest, enough sleep. I hope that you've been drinking enough water. It has been so hot where I am. I have been drained. It's hard for me to get up and do my day today because I just feel completely drained, and I find myself not drinking enough water. And because I'm not drinking enough water, I stay feeling drained, So during this time, make sure you are, staying hydrated, drinking water, eating good foods to, really give you the energy that you need to be the best person you can be. I hope that I catch you today feeling great. We are moving into a season of retrograde. Planets are going to be in retrograde from this month until I think January is the latest. It is Saturn, Neptune, Pluto, Venus, Mercury, Jupiter, and Uranus. All of these planets are either currently in retrograde or begin on August 29th. All of them will be in retrograde. So I just completed a video talking about the planets in retrograde, what that means, the signs that they are retrograding in, and the houses associated with those signs. Check that video out if you would like to get some more information on that. It is basically just I think it was like 35 minutes, talking about the planets, again, the signs that they are going to go retrograde in, the houses, and what we can do during this retrograde season to reflect on and make changes to, whether it's patterns, habits, outlooks, how we treat ourselves, what we say or do, so that we can just basically, move closer to our purpose and our north node. What I want to do today is do a little reading on these retrograde seasons. Because 7 planets are in retrograde, it's really calling us to slow down and reflect. You are not going to end up in a good position if you charge through these next few months, with the energy of accomplish, go, do, right? Every 7 out of the 8 planets are telling you to slow down. And my goal is to listen to the planets, but also encourage you to do the same. So this reading is really going to focus on the retrograde nature of these planets. I'm going to draw 1 card for each of the planets, do a little analyzation, draw some energy cards, and then hit the tarot. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh, the first one popped out. Fulfillment under Saturn. Saturn is the planet of truth, of karma. The 10 of cups, 10 of raindrops came out underneath that. This could be calling you to really look at the structure of your life, the truth of your life, your karmic patterns and habits, and if it's really fulfilling you in the long term. Neptune, the planet of sacrifice and vision, perception. The 6 of lightning, the 6 of wands was drawn under there, meaning victory. So your vision, your sacrifice, the things that you are psychically in tune to, are they bringing you victory? Are they taking you away from being victorious? In a spiritual sense, Neptune is very spiritual, emotional. Novice of lightning. This is the Knight of Wands under Pluto. Exploration. And Pluto is the planet of rebirth, of transformation, really drilling down deep into our psyche, into our soul, and transforming on a divine, spiritual level, a whole person transformation, mind, body, soul. And with the Novice of Lightning, or the Knight of Wands, this is exploration into that area, exploration into Pluto's energy of transformation. Venus, the planet of love, beauty, intense, passionate love, desire, romance. And 20, Judgment, Major Arcana, Reckoning. Again, judgment, judgment being passed, judgment being needed, judgment being required, being essential. A time of reckoning in the area of relationships, romance, love, things that we do love, self-love. Apprentice of Lightning. This is the Page of Wands, Adventure, under the card representing Mercury. So Mercury is messages, communication, mind. It is the divine messenger, the conduit of spirit. With the Apprentice of Lightning, adventure, keyword there, this might be saying, that we need to look at, be more adventurous in how we choose to communicate, maybe being more bold in speaking, looking at new ways of communicating, right? Adventure is new, exciting, unknown territory, right? Maybe this is asking us to review and make changes in how we speak, how we communicate. Strength came under Jupiter. Jupiter, the god of abundance and expansion, thinking big, our large world, global perspective, learning, with compassion and strength, right? Internal strength, and having strength, inner strength is really what this card is about. This could be asking us really to look at our world, our perspective about the world, and our place in the world, and use more of a compassionate heart as we are in this as we are in this retrograde season. And lastly, the Tower. That is so key. Yes, honey. The Tower came under Uranus, and this is so fitting. You couldn't get anything better for Uranus. Tower is upheaval. It is transformational change. It is chaos as a catalyst. And Uranus is the cosmic clutch. It puts chaos into our lives to act as a catalyst for change. It tells us that we need to be ready for something wild, for something crazy, for something electrifying to come into our life and make the necessary changes. And we can embrace that change, or we can fight against it, but something needs to change. And sorry, I was looking at my dog. Something needs to change, and the universe is making that happen because we didn't make that happen. So again, 10 of Cups under Saturn. This is emotional fulfillment. Is the structure, is the truth of your life, is it leading to fulfillment? Is it leading to emotional fulfillment? Are you disciplined enough? Are you facing challenges in your life and maneuvering through those challenges in a way that essentially are bringing you fulfillment? Or are you acting in a way that is taking away from fulfillment? That is the message here. 6 of Wands in Neptune. Are you using your intuition? Are you delving deep down into your emotional, spiritual, intuitive life and connecting with that psychic perception in a way that is bringing you victory? Are you pulling away from the chaos of the world into the spirit and allowing your spirit to guide you to victory? Or are you ignoring intuitive messages? Are you missing opportunities to practice, whether it's religion, spirituality, prayer, meditation? And because you're missing those opportunities, you are also missing opportunities to be victorious in your life. That is the message here. Pluto and the Knight of Wands. So Pluto is drilling down deep. It's divine spiritual mining. It is the subconscious. It is shadow work. Are you exploring the depths of your soul? Are you doing the transformational work? Are you going deep down and exploring your shadow side? Are you going deep down and exploring, the dark side, again, those deep, craggy, scary areas of ourself that need to be examined so that we can make those changes? We can live life and die death to come back in a like the phoenix rising from the ashes. Are you exploring your dark side? Are you doing the shadow work? That is the message here. Venus with Judgment. Venus, the planet of love, desire, romance, affection, the heart center, lust, right? And the card of Judgment. There's a reckoning that needs to happen in your love life, whether that is self-love, whether that is romantic love, but there's a reckoning that needs to happen in your heart center. Maybe your relationship with other people or your romantic partner needs to be reviewed. Maybe the love that you have for yourself, self-love, self-appreciation, self-care, maybe that needs to be reviewed, and maybe there's a reckoning that needs to happen there. But the places where you are putting love energy, you need to look at those and examine those, because those might not be working out in your favor with this reckoning message. Mercury and the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands, pages bring news, they bring information, they bring awareness. And Wands is action, adventure. So this Mercury adventure combination is about messages, it's about communication, it's about speaking, it's about transmission of information. Are you, I think this is saying, are you communicating in a way that is working, right? Maybe you need to be more outspoken. Maybe there needs to be more passion in what you say. Maybe you need to find new ways of communicating divine messages. Mercury is the heavens, the earth, and the underworld. And I think this adventure is, this card of adventure, again, the Page of Wands is saying, be more passionate in what you say and how you speak. Speak life into your world. That's the message here. Speak life, speak passion, speak with bold authority. Jupiter and strength. Jupiter is abundance, it's expansion, it is the ruler god, it is Zeus, it is perspective, it is large scale thinking. And with this falling under the falling in alignment with the strength card, which is inner strength, compassion, tenderness, inner fortitude. I think this is saying, you know, as we move forward, as we go forward in our life, showing up in the world in an expansive way, how we maneuver through the world, how we show ourselves, how we think about the situation, our life in the grand scheme of things needs to be done with more inner fortitude, more compassion, right? Quiet inner strength as opposed to outer manipulative, coercive strength. This is growing as a person, growing our perspectives, learning from the challenges, you know, that life has in our way to grow as an individual with compassion, with inner strength and fortitude. That is the message here. Uranus, change, again, that catalyst that catalyst of change coming through chaos. This is just saying you need to make big changes, or big changes are coming your way. And when I say big, I mean huge changes, big time, huge changes coming our way. Be ready for an upheaval. Be ready for something to happen that you didn't see coming. Be ready to accept something in your life, someone in your life that is going to change the way you see things, the way things are happening to you. Maybe you are going to change into someone that you've never been before. But this is saying it is time for change on a big, huge way. Changing the way you live your life, changing the people in your circle, maybe moving to a different place, changing jobs or career fields. But this is saying get ready for big time change coming your way, possibly upset. As we see, the card that was pulled out was stormy. So I think in this retrograde season, what we can expect are big, big changes in a very stormy way that's going to require us to dig deep, do the shadow work, review death on the bottom of the deck. Again, big time changes, huge changes that are going to change our entire life, the way that we show up in the world, the way that we deal with people, the way that people deal with us, the way we communicate is going to have to be more bold, more brash, more outgoing. Our relationships need reckoning. We need to demand more. We need to give more. We need to look at the way we're treating people. We need to look at the way people are treating us, the way we are allowing people to treat us in love relationships. Pluto with exploration again. I'm trying to shuffle these cards here. This is going to demand a change in how we explore and transform ourselves. Are we doing the shadow work, right? Transforming who we are on a deep level, coming out of the ashes as the phoenix. This is huge transformation. With Neptune, our spiritual practices, how we pray, how we connect with the divine, our intuition leading us towards victory. We need to make some changes that are going to allow us to connect to our spirit and our soul. And Saturn, changes to the structure in our life and how we do things to bring a bigger, more abundant sense of fulfillment. So we'll pull a couple tarot cards here. And what shot out is the Three of Cups. This is reunions, this is socializing, this is getting together with people, festivities, happiness, happy times. This is an energy of indulging, eating, drinking, having fun, being with other people, right? This is friendship. So there may be, again, with, you know, the structure of our life, right? Are we hanging around the right people? Do we have the right people in our life? Do the people that we call friends and family, do they have the best intention for us? Are these people bringing health and wealth to us, or are they taking that away? The tower was here, the tower was here. Uranus is the tower. Tower in reverse, resisting change, trying to avoid what is inevitable, delaying the inevitable, trying to avoid loss, holding on to things that no longer serve us, not surrendering to the storm. Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning, new financial opportunities, a new job, you know, financial security and stability, paying attention to your savings as opposed to your spendings. And this one popped out as well. 6 of Wands, victory, success, winning, getting acclaim, being recognized, having goodwill showered down upon you. The King of Pentacles, someone who is successful, someone who is wealthy, someone who is a risk taker, not a risk taker, but more stable, enterprising, someone who is focused on their money. This really is an energy of so overall, again, this is an energy of big change and revision needing to happen. This is coming through stormy times where lots of changes are coming up. I think these cards here, it's saying the way that your friendship circles, the way you are dealing with money needs to change. The people in your life, again, friendship and recognition, right? This is friends. This is people seeing you. This is, again, victory. People seeing you and having goodwill towards you, right? Getting honored, being in the spotlight. And with the 3 of Cups being, you know, celebrations, parties, festivities, right? This is interacting with other people. This is the public persona. Is your public persona, is your social group, is the way that you are presenting yourself in the social world working for you? Is your public persona bringing you closer to your North Node? The people that you are engaging with, is that helping you on the grand scale of things, right? If not, you might need to change your social circle. The people that you're hanging out with might not be bringing you acclaim and victory. The people that you're hanging out with might be bad company. They might be bringing you the wrong kind of attention. They could be bringing you the right kind of attention. But with this tower, and stormy, and this entire reading being about retrograde, I think this is asking you to review your friendship circle, your social circle, because you might be getting the wrong kind of attention. You might be on the receiving end of the wrong kind of energy, the type of energy you don't want. Friends that maybe are going out too much, causing you to spend money, causing you to miss important, meetings at work because you are hungover from the day before, or, whatever that might be. But I think this is asking for a review in your friendship and your social circle. With the Ace of Pentacles and King of Pentacles here, this is significant because the Ace of Pentacles is the beginning, right? It's the one. The King of Pentacles is significant because it is the end. It is the last. The minor arcana suits goes from Ace to King. Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Page, Knight, Queen, King. And so this is like beginning to end, right? Start to finish. And the Pentacles is a suit connected to Taurus, connected to your second house, connected to money, resources. This, again, connected to stormy, connected to death on the bottom of this card. And oh, you know what I didn't even see on the bottom of the tarot deck was Lovers in reverse. The Lovers is a card about choice. Disharmonious choices, trust issues, unbalanced, lack of accountability, disunion, detachment. Okay, I'm going to add this over here. This was the card that came out, Stormy. The card on the bottom of this deck was Death. And the card on the bottom of the tarot deck was Lovers in reverse. This is very obviously a call for change. And with the Tower and the Tower coming out, I think this is calling for a change in your financial habits, a change in your relationship with money specifically. This is calling for a new financial beginning, whether it's a new job coming your way, a call to start saving more or investing your money wisely, to stop being so risky with your money. The King of Pentacles is a wealthy man, a financially stable man, someone who is preoccupied with money and financial matters. So thinking about this is either the Tower telling you to stop being so preoccupied with money and invest your time, energy, and resources into, again, the development of your persona, right? Your friendship circle, your social circle, or your spiritual health, and stop being so money focused. Or this is calling you to be more money focused. If you are not currently financially stable, stop focusing on the outer presentation. Stop focusing on going out with your friends. Stop focusing on your social circle, and find a way to invest more in money. And you know what? We can actually even look at this as a balance, right? Needing to find a way to balance resource development with the use of resources. If we're always going out with our friends, right, spending time on parties, celebrations, and gatherings, or spending time, money, energy, and resources in the outer perception, right? This guy he's got a crown on his head, he's wearing a fine robe, his boots, his horse is dressed up, and everybody's looking at him saying, yes, look at this person, applauding him. He's in the spotlight, so he has to look good, right? This Tower might be asking us to find a balance between our outer self and our ability to balance and manage our resources. A lot of times these two concepts are at odds. Do I save money and become kind of stingy and not go out with my friends and buy new clothes and pay attention to my beauty habits? Or do I go out with my friends and show off in the world and wear my fancy clothes and drive my fancy car, and then I'm, spending money. I'm causing disharmony in my bank account. And the Tower could be acting as, a call to balance them. You can save money, right, and be responsible with your money and still go out and have a good time and go shopping and have beautiful things in the world. But it does require a balance. It is going to require some level of give and take. And I think what is being said here specifically is, right, are we going to be doing and focusing in on longevity, security, stability, emphasizing and, prioritizing what is making us stable in the long term as far as resources, or are we going to indulge in what makes us emotionally and socially happy? With the Lovers in reverse, this is a card about choice. This is your personal values. This is if you are making choices that align with your personal moral and value system that are leading you to love. Right? Love on the larger sense of harmony, happiness, belonging, security, and stability, not necessarily romantic love. And if it's not, if you are experiencing chaos, storm, right? If you are experiencing difficulty in these areas that are defined by these planets, then it is time to change, right? Death. Chaos is a catalyst for change. The tower, stormy seas, judgment, recognition. This is calling for a change. And that's not surprising because this is a reading about the retrograde season. 7 planets in retrograde. They're all asking you to make a significant change. And I think overall, these two options here are talking about changes in your long-term stability as it relates to money and tangible resources, right? Second house resources. And how this on this side relates to, right, like your social circle and your presentation of who you are in the world, right? How you show up in the world and to people. You're going to have to make some changes in how you show up in the world to others and how you are managing your resources. Let's see if we can't get some guidance, advice from this oracle deck. Oh, sacrifice. Sacrifice is here with Neptune. Ego destruction, tower. This is saying if you don't make the sacrifice and you don't do what needs to be done, the change is going to come from an external source, and it is not going to be good for you. Anytime the tower comes up and we don't accept that change and surrender to the storm, again, stormy, tower, surrendering to the storm, surrendering to death, ego destruction, sacrifice. This is about making sacrifice. And if you don't make it, it's going to come in the way of people destroying it for you, or your resources crumbling. Ego destruction, sacrifice. Make the change now before an external source makes it for you. I think that speaks to this entire retrograde season. And setting boundaries, preconditions, setting clear boundaries with yourself, with people in your life. Power of discretion, using discretion, making, this is, I couldn't put it together better myself, and I can't make this shit up. Seeing through illusions. Seeing through illusions. Things are needing changes. Do not be fooled in thinking that you can continue down this pathway and have success. See through the Maya. Do not fall for the trickster's illusions. You are an expert in your life. You know the insides and the outsides of what you do, how you do, and why you do. Be discerning. Use your discernment. Vision. Sacrifice. Sacrifice. It is time to set clear boundaries with yourself and with people and how you manage your resources, because an ego destruction is coming. Tower, 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 stormy, death, lovers in reverse. If you don't make these changes, there are going to be certain parts of your life that will crumble. And with all of these parts, all of these planets in retrograde, the potential for you to have 7 different towers in your life is here. So pay attention, go inwards, make these changes. I'm gonna drop the mic right there. I hope this has brought some clarity and insight that you will be able to use to put together a plan and make some progress going forward. If you would like to explore this further, you can go to my Etsy shop. I do private readings. I've got a bunch of options on my Etsy shop. But if there's something there and you're like, oh, this doesn't really work for me, I'm looking for something different, just reach out to me and we can put something together. I can definitely personalize a reading for you. I hope this has helped. I am gonna let you go by wishing you lots of peace, love, and blessings. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care.